Today we're going to look at how to create vintage Christmas paper in Canva using AI. We'll look at how to create the image, how to ensure that it's a repeating pattern, and how to make small edits to that repeating pattern once it's been created. So from the Canva home screen, we'll go to Canva AI, and then we'll click on this box here, and we just need to type in a prompt. So I have one ready to go here. I need a text to image prompt for Canva AI to create some vintage Christmas paper textures. The images created need to be repeating patterns. So then I'll just click submit, and Canva comes up with this prompt. So I select that, right click, copy, and press the back button. Now go to image, and we want these to be square, so we'll change this 16 by 9 to 1, 1. And then we can right click and paste that new prompt in at the top. And now we'll click submit. And here are some of the designs that Canva's come up with, and we can probably see from the beginning as we look from one side of the picture to the other which ones are going to be best as repeating patterns. But I'll give this one a go first. So we'll click edit, and then Canva will bring it into a Canva canvas. So then we can make this a bit smaller, duplicate, put one next to it, duplicate again. Once you've got 3, select them all and bring them out to fit the page, and then duplicate another 2 times, and it will give you an idea of how well the design is repeating. On the Canva editor you might get a few white lines between the pieces, so the best thing to test that out is to download a copy of this. So go to share, download, and download a PNG, and then we can have a look at that picture. So when you bring it up on a screen like this, the lines between the different pieces are a little less obvious, but you may want to go back to Canva AI. So you can go to the open button here, go back to Canva AI, go on to this box here and click image, and then you'll be back to where your images were before. So if you want to change the type of image that you are creating for this, we'll just click off image here, and we're back on this main box. I'm going to paste in my original prompt again, and this time I'm going to say base the design on images of Santa Claus and snowmen, and then we'll create this. Again, we'll take this prompt, right click and copy, click back, click on image, change it to square 1 by 1, right click and paste that prompt in, and click submit. So here's the next set of designs that Canva has created. Again, have a look to see which you think will fit the best as a repeating pattern. So I'm going to give this one a go here. So we'll click edit, and then we'll shrink it again, duplicate, and duplicate, duplicate another 2 times, and then select all and bring them out. So you may like to look at some of these designs and make small corrections to them before you use them. So I'll just delete these for the time being. Just keep 2, and then we'll zoom in. And some of the images may need a little bit of overlapping, so you can try to just overlap it until it seems to come together. And then what you'll need to do is click on this other image here and just crop it over until it's at the edge of this second one. And then we can pull this image down to the bottom here and just check that that's okay. This one looks a little better on the lineup. And so we'll just delete this one for now, open out again, duplicate and duplicate, and then again duplicate twice, If you want to try and turn these back into squares again, because we've cut down the side here, it means it's not quite a square, then I'll just delete these ones for the time being. And then we'll take this one, we'll bring it out until it almost fits the screen here. What we'll need to do to begin with is to save this image. So we'll click on it, duplicate, layer one over the top of the other, select them both, right click, download selection, and click download. Now we can delete what we have here and upload that new file. Again, put it in the corner and bring it out. So we've still got this gap visible here. But with this new image now, we'll go to position and come down here, and we want this width to be 1200 like the height. So we'll change that. So now it's a square. And then we can make it smaller, duplicate, place one next to it, duplicate again. And we should find that the borders fit perfectly now. But it is important to save it as that new image. So that's how to create vintage Christmas paper with Canva AI. And if you found this tutorial helpful today, then please do subscribe to the channel to learn more about Canva.